Hello and welcome to yet another episode of Key to the Manager's Mindset. We're in the midst of an enlightening journey, exploring the realms of productivity and personal development. Today we're turning our attention to a behavior that has likely touched us all at one point or another: procrastination. This pervasive issue affects everyone, from students cramming for exams to managers juggling deadlines. It's a universal challenge, but it's also one that can be overcome. Over the course of this episode, we'll be taking a closer look at procrastination, understanding its roots, and most importantly, learning practical steps to combat it. We'll explore techniques for prioritization, breaking down tasks, managing time effectively, setting realistic goals, and establishing accountability mechanisms. So fasten your seatbelts as we delve into this fascinating topic. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the topic of procrastination and how to overcome it. Procrastination, a term we've all heard and experienced. But what does it truly mean? At its core, procrastination is the act of delaying or postponing tasks. It's often accompanied by feelings of guilt, stress, and in severe cases, can lead to decreased productivity and hampered personal growth. However, it's crucial to debunk some common misconceptions about procrastination. Contrary to popular belief, procrastinators aren't necessarily lazy. Procrastination is not a lack of willpower or a character flaw. It's a complex interplay of cognitive and emotional factors. Now let's dive into the why behind procrastination. One of the primary psychological factors is fear of failure. Many of us procrastinate because we're afraid of not meeting expectations or of making mistakes. It's as if not trying at all feels safer than trying and failing. Another factor is perfectionism. Perfectionists often procrastinate because they're waiting for the perfect time to start a task, or because they fear their work won't be good enough. They get caught up in the details and lose sight of the bigger picture. Lack of motivation also plays a significant role. If a task feels boring, uninteresting, or meaningless, the motivation to complete it decreases and the likelihood of procrastination increases. Environmental triggers can also lead to procrastination. Distractions such as social media, noise, or clutter can make it difficult to focus on the task at hand. Overwhelming tasks, those that seem too big or complex, can also promote procrastination because they create a sense of dread or uncertainty. Interestingly, our brain plays a part in procrastination too. The instant gratification monkey, as some like to call it, is a part of our brain that prefers tasks that offer immediate pleasure. It can easily take over control, leading us to procrastinate on tasks that don't provide instant rewards. Understanding these triggers can help us be more proactive in managing procrastination. It's not about eliminating procrastination entirely, but rather about learning how to navigate it effectively. Remember, everyone procrastinates at some point, but it's how we handle it that makes the difference. Now that we have a better understanding of procrastination, let's explore how we can overcome it. Overcoming procrastination isn't as daunting as it seems. Here are some practical steps. Let's start with the art of prioritization. It's easy to feel overwhelmed when you have a mountain of tasks looming over you. The key is to identify what's important and urgent and what's not. Enter the Eisenhower box, a simple yet powerful tool. Named after the 34th President of the United States, Dwight D. Eisenhower, this matrix helps you categorize tasks based on their urgency and importance. You'll be amazed at how quickly this can help you identify where to focus your efforts. Another effective technique is the ABCDE method, where you assign a letter to each task based on its importance, with A being the highest priority. This method encourages you to tackle your most crucial tasks first, leaving you with a sense of accomplishment that fuels your motivation to do more. Now, on to our next strategy: breaking down tasks. A larger task can seem like an insurmountable mountain, leading to procrastination. But every mountain is climbed one step at a time. The same principle applies here. Break down your tasks into smaller, manageable steps. This not only makes the task less intimidating, but it also provides a clear roadmap to completion. And each time you tick off a small step, you experience a quick win, boosting your motivation and confidence. Speaking of time, let's talk about time management tools. The Pomodoro technique, named after a tomato-shaped kitchen timer, is a popular method that involves working in focused time blocks, typically 25 minutes long, followed by a 5-minute break. This technique helps to maintain your focus and productivity while preventing burnout. Alternatively, you might find time blocking useful. This involves scheduling specific time slots for different tasks or activities throughout your day. By assigning a specific time frame for each task, you can ensure that your day is balanced and productive. Next up, setting realistic goals. While it's great to aim high, Unrealistic goals can lead to feelings of overwhelm and inevitably procrastination. Smart goals, on the other hand, are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. They provide a clear, attainable target, which not only reduces procrastination but also increases the likelihood of achieving your goals. Lastly, let's discuss accountability mechanisms. Social accountability involves declaring your goals or tasks to others. This could be a mentor, a colleague, or even your social media followers. Knowing that others are aware of your intentions can be a powerful motivator to get started and stay on track. Regular check-ins, whether with a mentor or through a progress tracking tool, provide further accountability and help to maintain your momentum. Remember, overcoming procrastination is a journey, not a destination. There will be days when you feel like you're on top of the world, and others when motivation is hard to come by. But with these practical steps, you're well on your way to tackling procrastination head-on. Beyond practical steps, our mindset plays a huge role in overcoming procrastination. And the good news is, we can train our brains to think differently. Let's start with a mindset shift. Changing the narrative from "I have to" "I choose to" can make a significant difference in our attitude towards a task. This shift in perspective not only gives us a sense of control, but also transforms the task from a burden to a choice. Imagine you're faced with a daunting report to write. Instead of thinking, "I have to write this report," reframe it as, "I choose to write this report because it's part of my job, and I value doing my job well." This small tweak in your mindset can help you approach the task with a more positive attitude and reduce feelings of resentment or reluctance. Next, let's talk about coping with anxiety and fear. These emotions are often the root cause of procrastination. We fear failure, so we put off starting. We're anxious about the outcome, so we delay. As counterintuitive as it may seem, facing these fears head-on can be the key to overcoming procrastination. One way to do this is through mindfulness. When you feel anxiety creeping in, take a moment to breathe deeply and focus on the present. Recognize your feelings without judgment and remind yourself that it's okay to be afraid or anxious. What matters is not letting these emotions control your actions. Positive self-talk is another powerful technique. Instead of telling yourself, "I can't do this," say, "I can handle this one step at a time." Replace thoughts of failure with reminders of past successes. Remember, the language we use in our inner dialogue strongly influences our emotional response. Lastly, consider setting up a reward system. Rewards create positive associations with task completion and can serve as a motivating factor. These rewards don't have to be extravagant. It could be as simple as a 10-minute break to enjoy a cup of coffee, a short walk, or watching a favorite video clip after completing a challenging task. The key is to choose rewards that are meaningful to you. But be cautious. While rewards can be effective, they should not become a crutch. The ultimate goal is to build intrinsic motivation, where the satisfaction of completing the task becomes the reward itself. In summary, shifting your mindset from "I have to" "I choose to," coping with anxiety and fear through mindfulness and positive self-talk, and setting up a reward system can all contribute to a healthier mental and emotional approach to overcoming procrastination. These strategies may take some time to implement and become habits. Be patient with yourself. Change does not happen overnight, but with consistent effort, you will start to notice a difference. Remember, your mindset is a powerful tool in battling procrastination. The journey towards overcoming procrastination is as much about changing our mental and emotional responses as it is about practical strategies. So, equip yourself with these tools and take one step at a time towards becoming a more productive version of yourself. In this digital age, there are numerous tools and resources to aid us in combating procrastination. These are not magic wands that will instantly eliminate procrastination, but they can certainly make the journey a lot smoother. Let's dive right into some of these tools and resources. First off, apps and software. There's a plethora of these out there, but I'll highlight a few that I've found particularly helpful. Trello and Asana, for example, are excellent project management tools. They allow you to organize your tasks, set deadlines, and even collaborate with others. If you're a visual person, you'll appreciate how these apps let you see your tasks and progress at a glance. Then, there's Focus at Will, an app that provides music specifically designed to improve your focus. It's based on neuroscience research, and users have reported increased productivity levels. It's worth giving a shot if music helps you concentrate. For time management, consider trying out the Pomodoro Technique app. It uses the concept of working in focused sprints with regular breaks, which can be a game changer in overcoming procrastination. Moving on to books and articles, I have a few recommendations. Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy is a classic. It presents 21 practical and doable steps to stop procrastinating and get more done in less time. For a deeper dive into the psychological aspects of procrastination, check out The Now Habit by Dr. Neil Fiore. It's a comprehensive guide that offers practical strategies to overcome the fear of failure, which is often at the root of procrastination. There's also Procrastinate on Purpose by Rory Vaden. This book flips the script on traditional time management strategies and introduces the concept of time multiplication, a fresh approach to managing your time and tasks. Finally, for those who prefer shorter reads, there are numerous articles available online. Why Procrastinators Procrastinate on Wait, but Why is an insightful and humorous read. The New York Times also has a useful guide titled How to Stop Procrastinating. But remember, reading about procrastination won't make it go away. You need to apply what you learn. Start small. Maybe try out one of the apps I mentioned or implement a strategy from one of the books. It's all about taking those initial steps and maintaining momentum. Remember, overcoming procrastination is a journey, not a destination. It's about making consistent progress, not aiming for perfection. So don't be hard on yourself if you falter. Learn from it and keep moving forward. Equipped with these tools and resources, you're more than ready to face procrastination. It's time to turn the tide and start harnessing your full potential. You've got this. We've covered a lot today, so let's quickly recap. We've talked about the psychology behind procrastination and debunked the myth that procrastinators are simply lazy. We've explored practical steps to overcome procrastination, such as using prioritization techniques like the Eisenhower box, breaking down larger tasks into manageable steps, and utilizing time management tools. We also discussed the importance of setting realistic goals and holding yourself accountable. Additionally, we delved into the mental and emotional strategies for overcoming procrastination, including changing your mindset, coping with anxiety and fear, and creating a reward system. We even reviewed some useful tools and resources, including apps and books that can aid in your journey to kick procrastination to the curb. Now your task is to choose one technique from today's discussion and apply it. Remember, overcoming procrastination is a journey, not a destination. Keep trying, keep improving. Thank you for joining us today on Key to the Manager's Mindset. We hope you found some value in our discussion about overcoming procrastination and are now equipped with practical steps to enhance your productivity. Don't forget, you can continue your learning journey with Dr. Chris on various social platforms. Be sure to follow us for more insights, tips, and resources. If you enjoyed today's video or have any experiences or tips of your own to share, we'd love to hear from you. Please leave your thoughts in the comments section below. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to our channel. By doing so, you'll be among the first to know when we release new content. Speaking of new content, we have more exciting topics lined up for you. We'll be diving deeper into the manager's mindset, exploring topics that will help you on your journey to success. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we will explore another key aspect of the manager's mindset. Until then, keep striving for success.